Hey YouTube, Tyler here. This video we're going to be going over some Battlbox stuff. So this will be the first Battlbox video that I put out. The box you see in front of me here is the welcome box. So this is the first box that you get. Everybody gets the same box their first month, and then the following month you can get you kind of catch up to the subscription. Battlbox is a subscription service. They send you lots of cool stuff. There's different tiers, and we'll go over that in the video. So stay tuned. Alright, so Battlbox. There's going to be 4 different tiers. They have about a $25 tier, a $50 tier, a $100 tier, and the $150 tier. So most of the Battlboxes that I have are at the $150 tier, including this one. So this is going to be their first one. This is the welcome box. And we will get right into it. I've already gone through this, so I've taken out, a lot of these are packaged with some shredded paper material that's really good for kindling. So that's intended to be part of it. But for ease of recording, I've taken that out. So in your Battlbox, you get a Sitrep card. So the Sitrep card kind of tells you what you've got, as well as kind of the values of each and the cost. So this being the Pro Kit, I'm sorry, the Pro Plus box, this is going to have everything that you can possibly get in the welcome box. So we will go through it in order. So first we're going to go through the basic box. The basic box is your $25 box. It's actually $24.99, easier to round up. So the first thing that they have in here, of course, is at the very bottom. So bear with me. We're going to go with the Speed Cinch. These are a Speed Cinch tent stake, and I've got one of them out here to show you. Oh, cheating. Speed Cinch tent stakes. So these are kind of cool. They have basically they're a tent stake, and they're actually super durable. It seems like we'll do maybe some testing on these later. But basically, you run your paracord or small rope or bank line or whatever through the stake once you pounded it in, and you can wrap it around and kind of cinch it down. So kind of neat. It doesn't require any tying of knots or anything, so it's supposed to be super fast and it's supposed to hang on there really well. So that's kind of neat. Kind of big, but we'll definitely be throwing this in our camping stuff. Probably not for backpacking, but we'll be throwing it in our kind of car camping stuff, truck camping stuff. So that's the first item. Speed Cinch stakes. Those are valued at $13.99. So the next item is Murphy's Mosquito Sticks. So some cool stuff to keep the mosquitoes away. These are DEET free for those of you that are not into DEET. So it looks like you've got some sticks. They look like big incense sticks, and some candles as well. So kind of neat, and I can already smell them. They smell strong as soon as I got them out of the box. Those are valued at $5.95. So we'll see how those work. Actually, we'll maybe do something on that at some point. The next item is this. It's called a fire sleeve by Exotac. We'll be getting this out at some point too. Basically what this does, actually let's open it right now. Why not? Let's see. So I struggle to open on something on camera. Let's see what we got here. So this is a fire sleeve. So basically what it is it's a sleeve for a Bic lighter. So basically it makes your Bic lighter kind of waterproof. Nice high vis orange here so you can see it, and protects your lighter so that you can use it when you're ready to use it. Also it has this little flap thing that can hold the gas button down so that you can leave it on, that kind of thing. So kind of a cool thing. It's got a little lanyard loop here if you choose to use it. That'll be kind of neat. I do carry a Bic lighter in my camping gear, so I'll be throwing that in this sleeve. So I think also this is supposed to float. Waterproof, rugged. Yeah, it says it floats. So kind of neat. I think there's a certain size of bic that you have to use with that. But again, we can look at that another time. The next thing is the Zippo fire starter. So basically this is cedar chips with some wax that they've made into like a cake. You can break this apart or cut it or crumble it up, and it's supposed to take a spark really well. So Zippo fire chips. That comes in at $1.95 for this Zippo puck thing. The next item is a Light My Fire Camp Spork. I've actually had several of these and I use these. These are pretty nice. They're lightweight, pretty handy to use. They've got a fork on one side with a serrated part for kind of to act as a knife, and a spoon. The spoon I find is the most useful part of it. It's a nice deep spoon and it's got kind of a curve to it. So kind of a nice item. That is $2.95 MSRP. So, and the last item in the basic set is the Mini Inferno. So this is kind of cool. If you guys are familiar with Dave Canterbury and the Pathfinder School, he's done videos on this Mini Inferno. This is a product by them, and basically they are this little tin, which is kind of nice, pretty handy, and they're little, they're like these little wafers that are impregnated with a wax or some sort of flammable wax. Anyway, you can take these and you can kind of tear them a little bit, and they kind of make like a fuzzy, make kind of got a lot of exposed fibers when you tear them, and they take a spark really well. Also, because they're coated in wax, they are highly, I think they're waterproof actually. You can get them wet, drop them in water, and then as soon as you tear them open, they're exposed to those fibers and they'll take a spark. So that's cool. I'm definitely going to add that to my fire kit. A lot of it, let's see how many are in here. Only 6, but you can make it into quite a few just by using part of it. You don't have to use the whole one. So that's pretty cool, and that comes in at $8. $8 for that. So that is your basic set. That's the $24.99. Recapping, we've got the steaks. I don't know, do I have it in camera here? Steaks. Your mosquito sticks and candle. We've got the container for the Bic lighter, the fire sleeve. We've got the Light My Fire Spork. We've got the Zippo cedar fire starter, and we've got the Dave Canterbury or Pathfinder School Mini Inferno. Very cool. So that value of that, if you add up all those MSRPs, is $47.78 for 25 bucks. Pretty cool. It gets better. So that's the basic kit. So the next level is going to be your advanced kit. The advanced kit's going to include everything in the basic and then the following items. So there's 2 items that are added for the advanced kit. I'm going to move this out of the way a little bit because it's kind of dominating the shot there, isn't it? 2 items. We've got Sawyer Picaridin insect repellent. So this is like a deep free. I've never tried this product, but definitely will when the weather's a little warmer. It's a deep free insect repellent. It's a pretty big bottle. How big is that? It's 4 ounces. Pretty big spray bottle, so that'll be nice. Nobody likes bugs buzzing around them when you're trying to camp. So very cool. This is Will Not Harm Gear Equipment. Yeah, good brand too, the Sawyer brand. They've got a lot of good stuff. So also the next item is really cool. So this one's in the second item in your advanced kit. Oh, sorry. That insect repellent is $9.99 MSRP. This item is really cool. So this is going to be a camp stove, and they did a really good job with this one. So it's got its little bag. Get rid of this box here. So this camp stove is really cool. It has all sorts of fun stuff in it. So we'll get this out real quick and I'll put it together and show you what it looks like. So when this came initially, it's wrapped in all sorts of plastic and stuff, but again, that seemed like a hassle to try to do on camera, so we're gonna go this way. So in the stove kit, got a little like microfiber wash rag here. You've got an alcohol stove, which is pretty cool. It's actually pretty big, so you can hold quite a bit in here. And I guess you're able to store alcohol in there as well. It's got a gasket and everything, so your alcohol shouldn't evaporate. And then it's got a little plate here, so you can adjust your flame once we get that going. So anyway, that's kind of neat. You've got a good sized pot here with a handle and a lid. And I guess if you wanted to, you can use this lid as another thing to cook on. But get that going. And inside the pot, you've got some measurements here. Looks like you got millimeter and ounce measurements up to 24 ounces. So very cool. And these handles have like kind of a rubberized or a rubber kind of on them to protect your hand from heat. Let's put the stove together. Stove is super easy to put together. It's really lightweight. It looks like an anodized aluminum. It doesn't say a brand anywhere on any of this stuff, so I'm not sure who makes it. But let me show you this side here. So let's see if we can see that. No. So we've got the stove here. Basically, take that off and punch out this little cover here. Let's see if I can get this open. There we go. Going the wrong way. So there's the cap. Keeps you from losing your alcohol when you're packing it around. So it's got this shelf part, and then the pot just sits like that. It's pretty cool. Neat setup. Doesn't weigh much of anything. If you don't want to use the alcohol stove part, you just take this out, and then you could actually probably just build a fire in there, or set it on some coals and set it next to your fire. That would work really well, so you still have this cooking set here. That'd be super easy to set up and to use. So that's the stove. Let's get this out of the way. So that is your advanced box. Advanced box has all of those items, so everything in basic, and the addition of the mosquito repellent and the stove there. That stove's pretty cool. So the stove, MSRP is $60. The whole box is $50. So if you're looking for a good camp stove, you paid for it just in that item. Next is the Pro Box. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. I don't know if you can still see it. Well, you can. We'll do a different angle here when we're done. Pro Box. Pro Box again, everything basic, everything in advanced, and the Pro Box adds one item. Pro Box costs $100, $99.99, and the one item that they add is this Battlbox branded single person tent. This thing's cool. MSRP on that is $200, $199.99. I did set this up and checked it out. It looks exactly like another brand, and I'll roll that in underneath. That does come in at $200. So I'm wondering if maybe Battlbox had it built by them. Everything is really nice quality. We'll have to I'll do a video showing how that sets up. Super easy to set up. This is super light and very compact. It's got a nice bag here. It's kind of the dry bag style. I don't know if this is completely waterproof or not. It's all ripstop, but it just kind of folds up real nice and compact. So that's your Pro Box. All of those items and this tent. So again, the tent's $200 by itself. Pro Box is $100. It's a really nice single man tent. So in the Pro Plus box comes in at $149.99, and it adds one more item, and that is this knife. So a lot of times it seems like everybody's calling the Pro Plus box kind of the knife of the month thing, and a majority of the time it seems like that's what it is. It's a knife that they add. So this is the Gerber LMF2 Infantry Survival Knife. So this is pretty cool. Everything that I've seen, I think everybody's getting black in these, but most people are familiar with the Gerber LMF. It's a pretty cool knife, substantial weight-wise. Looks like it's got like a glass breaker pommel. It's pretty thick too, thick steel. Comes pretty sharp. It's got serrated edges there, and this sheath actually is pretty sweet. It looks really well made. It's got kind of an injection molded plastic. It looks like you can kind of take this drop. It's got a drop leg platform here. Looks like you can, so you can either put it, you can kind of attach it kind of high. You can put it on the drop leg or all the way down here just with these leg straps. So kind of neat. I will probably carry it in a more simplified way. I'll probably take the leg straps off and maybe either just this plastic, or we'll see. It looks like also there's ways to attach it to your molly gear. So if you have molly or pals webbing, you can attach it pretty easily. So I may go that way. We'll see. Very cool. And it looks like there's also, if you take this off, looks like there's like a carbide sharpener here. I'm not a fan of carbide sharpeners. However, if you're out in the woods and that's your option, that's what you'd use. So kind of cool. It kind of goes right through the sheath to sharpen. So very cool. All right, so that is the welcome box. Looks like there's a couple more things in the box. Let's see what those are real quick. Hold on. Let's get this kind of back together. Do the rest of that later. Looks like the knife goes in either way too. Very cool. Few extra little odds and ends looks like that are in this box. So looks like you get a free ReadyMan membership. So they're including that with all the boxes now. Basically, you get different ones at different levels. So I think the basic and advanced get the basic ReadyMan membership, and the Pro and Pro Plus you get the premium membership. So I think ReadyMan, basically what they do is they put out different videos and podcasts and different kind of articles and things on survival and that kind of thing. So also with these cards you get a 20% discount on their live training. So kind of neat. Free ReadyMan. Looks like this is 20% off of the Reliance Outfitters. So Dave Canterbury's stuff that they sell. So 20% off. That's pretty cool. And the last thing. Oh, this talks about ReadyMan and kind of what they're about. So ReadyMan has some products too that they sell, I believe. I think they do kind of those card style survival kits. So those are in some of these. They're not in this particular one, but there is that. So that's it. That's it for the welcome box. Again, you get the welcome box anytime you start the membership. So all newcomers to Battlbox, the first box they're going to get is the welcome box. You can then go online and add the next box to your cart. So I think the idea is that everybody gets this, but then if you add that other one, then you're caught up. So you'll get the next box with everybody if you add it in addition to. But if you only add one subscription, you're only going to get the welcome box, and then the following month you'll get the next box. Excellent. Anyway, we're going to do some more of these. I've got a couple more that we're going to knock out in the next video. We'll probably do one or both of these. Probably do one at a time per video. And then when December gets here in a few days, we'll do that one as well. So these are kind of the first videos. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks again.